and welcome to Enterprise Morning on Enterprise Television. Thank you for joining us as we bring you key stories shaping Nigeria today. Well, we'll begin with a brief review of the newspaper headlines and then move into our main discussion. You can join the conversation by liking, following us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV 7. You can also share. Thank you. I am Makinde.
And I am Henry Igwebike.
All right, so joining us this morning is Esquire, His Greatness Agadaigu. He will be sharing expert insight on the issues we have before us.
Good morning to you, Barrister, and welcome. He joins us from Delta State, Nigeria. Thank you so very much, Barrister, for being here.
Are you there?
Good morning, Barrister. Can you hear us? All right, so while we wait for Barrister to join us, I love to believe it's a little telecommunication glitch there, which of course will resolve itself. And let's move to the newspapers for today. We have 4 newspapers to go through. I hope the time would be ours to take care of them. We have the Guardian newspaper, the Vanguard, Daily Trust, and the Punch. So let's kickstart from the Punch newspaper for today. Big story. Electricity subsidy. Federal government to deduct 3.6 trillion naira from Federation account, and a rider to that story. As FG begins sharing of power subsidy burden with states, local governments 1.2 trillion to be deducted yearly.
Wow. So on the top script, we have bandits kill 30 in fresh Kwara casino attacks.
Well, I thought this is a banditry thing. Well, I do not know why the Punch newspaper is still calling these people bandits. The federal government had said that we should call them terrorists.
Terrorists.
Yes, because calling them bandits is making them look like, you know, what they're doing is not that too bad. You know, a bandit is a thief.
He's a thief,
right, who comes to take something that does not belong. So it is not the same. A terrorist is someone who does not love, who comes to destroy.
In fact, they don't even have this
a non-state actor.
You
know, so I think we should call them by what they should be called. So it should be rephrased as
terrorists kill. Thanks for that. Terrorists killed 30 in fresh Kwara, for a fresh Kwara casino attacks.
Very well. So let's equally see another story. Genocide accusations. U.S. Congress panel holds a new session on Nigeria today. Will this ever end? Every time the United States, their Congress, that is their Senate, right, are sitting down on our issues, while our own Senate are sitting down singing on your mandate we shall stand.
And exchanging words.
And hoping to, you know, make good of themselves. Did you watch the viral video of Oshomole? And the young lady? There's a young lady that a video going
I think
around. A fair-complexioned young girl who took a picture or video of herself as she was entering a private jet, and right there is our senator representing one of the constituencies in Edo State, sitting down, enjoying himself, and rubbing the legs of.
Oh my God! I didn't see that story.
Which of course people have dug into that and discovered that she is an adult content creator in South Africa.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh my God!
So that's our senator representing us.
So
while they are doing all of that, the United States are doing something better. They are speaking about issues that concern Nigeria.
You know what? It has come to a certain level in Nigeria that even if they see a disturbing situation, you know, there is this I don't care attitude. Anything that happens, it happens. So I just feel that they wait on us as citizens to talk, to voice. But you might be seeing something that is not really like good, which is wrong, but you just see it as the normal thing in Nigeria.
Well, they have come to understand how Nigeria works and how Nigerians work, because they know that we back but we don't bite. You know, so if something happens, politicians have gotten used to Nigerians. They say, calm down, just leave them, give them like 2 weeks, they will calm down, and that's usually what happens. So because of that, they take us for granted.
Yes. But what I know is, I used to say this, Henry, I want to, we'll both be here, that we'll see the new Nigeria, because we need to put some certain things to stop. Like we are not just comfortable, because we have the next generation. What will it be for them? What are those kind of stories do they want to say or talk about Nigeria?
Very well said. So let's look at another story from the Punch newspaper.
Okay. Should we look at the electricity subsidy? That's federal government to deduct 3.6 trillion naira from Federation account.
Yes, I think we should look at that. I would love to hope Barrister is here. Has he joined us? Has Barrister joined us? Okay. Let's hope that he joins, hopefully. And let's look at another story. NPO to Tinubu, regulate foreign platforms or lose Nigerian media. And what are they talking about here? God. You see, the sad stumble of President Bola Tinubu in Turkey, right, when he fell to the ground. It wasn't reported by Nigerian press. Arise Television was there. Channels I Love to Believe was there. They didn't report that. It was a Turkish media organization that reported it for us to see. Right? So what they are saying here, the NPO, I Love to Believe, is a civil society organization or whatever, is saying that President Bola Tinubu should regulate foreign media or else they would dominate Nigerian media. So I do not know how that works. I do not know how they expect it to work. We are living in a global village where anything that happens anywhere, you can get it as fast as you want to. So if the President Bola Tinubu, like Muhammad Buhari, would cancel Twitter like he did, Muhammad Buhari canceled Twitter. But
that cancellation didn't last for long.
But of course, it wasn't even good at all. So let's even assume that President Bola Tinubu says, okay, I will seal off X or Facebook
or WhatsApp.
WhatsApp
is impossible for WhatsApp.
It would equally affect them. So whoever it is that is giving this advice to President Bola Tinubu doesn't know what he is doing or what they are doing, because it will definitely affect the people and equally affect themselves, because that is the only medium. President Bola Tinubu has a Twitter account, has a Facebook account, right? So, and these are areas or medium where he shares some of his views to the people. So if they cancel the media such that international organization will not say things about us, that is like an implosion. It's equally going to affect
no. You know, one thing we should know is this social media space, right? It's for everybody, right? And you know, it's a platform where you get everything you want when it comes to information, daily information. So you cannot just tell me that okay, you're going to scrap this and you just expect us to just take it like that. And now you said something. You said the video was released by a Turkish media organization. Now, if a Turkish media organization released how our president fell and all, then I would say that they don't have good intentions about us, because you don't just release. No, you don't understand.
They reported what they saw.
I know, but for the fact that our president was there, you're not supposed to. Even if you want to show it,
they should take excuse before doing that.
You don't understand. I'm sure the president is not even comfortable with that. Because
of course, no one is comfortable. The presidency in Nigeria is not comfortable with that.
Yes,
they would not. They felt they could, stop it, but they couldn't.
Did it just did the Turkish media house show us the video for us to be informed that okay, come and see your president fell down, so you understand that kind of thing now? Then they know that even if we see the picture the video, we will react to it.
Yes, of course we react.
And I'm sure that in Turkey, and I'm sure that most of those Turkey officials, they know that our president normally, he travels to Turkey every now and then and all of that. So he knows that and they might know some of the information of our president. Okay,
he's not feeling fine.
You're not always in your country. You're always coming here and all of that. So I feel that it's more of like, I don't want to say like a big slap, but then it's more of like, okay, like you said, releasing information. But in as much as that, it's not really
a good one for Nigeria.
Yes, because I mean, if another country just says, I'm like, oh, see, the president of Nigeria just fell down. Oh my God, what happened to him? He's not really feeling well. He should leave his the presidential seat and then treat himself and all of that. So it's more of like, I don't know how you're saying the story about me, because the thing is,
you're in support of what the NPO are saying, isn't it?
No, I'm not in support of that.
No, you're in support. Now you said.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not in support of the NPO like releasing. I'm not saying that they should keep the videos to themselves or they should not show us what really happened, but for the fact that it was too fast.
Oh, okay, for us to know.
Yes.
Has Barrister joined yet? Okay. So while we wait for
I guess the show is ours right now.
Well, while we wait for Barrister to join us, let's equally take a look at other matters here.
Okay.
A convention showdown. PDP governors resist Wike's bloc move to dismantle committee. Well, that's our main conversation for today.
So should we take other newspapers?
Yeah, let's take the other stories from other newspapers while we wait for Barrister to join us.
Okay, so we have on the Guardian, that's the big story there. Yeah. Senate delays stalls electoral reforms as group warns of risk to democracy.
Of course, it's quite an unfortunate incident here that the Senate, we had talked about, the U.S. Congress saying and discussing our matter, and while our own are busy rubbing people's legs and all, so it's still the same thing. Our Senate, rather than sit on a very crucial matter like elections in Nigeria, right, the reforms, electoral reforms, which would mandate INEC to ensure that electoral voting comes to stay. Right, it's still an electoral act. It's not in our constitution yet. So by the time our Senate sit down to say, okay, e-voting, right, would be mandatory for INEC to carry out. So once you vote in your local government, right, it goes straight to wherever it's supposed to go to, rather than doing the manual counting and people using biro, to write the
that
results
manual counting should even be
so this is a crucial part of democracy. If the 10th Assembly under Senate President Godswill Akpabio deliberately refuses, because there's this rumor all over the place that the ruling party, that the APC, is trying everything possible to ensure that is delayed. And when it is delayed, then the possibility of electronic voting might not be possible. I love to believe Barrister is here. Hello, Barrister, can you hear us?
Hello, are you there?
All right, I think we're still having some issues there, and we hope that he would, of course, join us because it's important we have expert advice on some of these things. So, still with the Guardian newspaper, let's take a look at other matters while we wait for Barrister to come in. We have U.S. military sends team as bandits kill over 25 in Katsina. Donald Trump is not giving up.
He's not giving up.
He's not
he
giving
has
up.
said it. And
that he's interested.
No. Right. He has said. Okay.
Hello? Yeah, okay. Barrister is here with us.
Is here. Right.
Hello, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you very well. We just hope that this...
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yes. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, Barrister, but can you hear us? All right, so we'll hope to get that sorted out.
Hello?
And so back to our story on the U.S.
Yeah.
I think it's high time President Bola Tinubu should give Donald Trump a green passport. Yes, he is becoming more Nigerian than Nigerians.
No, when someone is interested in your matter,
the
person won't give up or won't back
up,
depending on what he wants to do. Right. So, and President Trump has said, he said, it would, just like what we encountered last in December when the US came and took the strike and all. So he said if he wants to do it, it will be fast, vicious, and
there's this other adjective.
Yes, I can't really just
Gun blazing.
Gun blazing. Yes. Thank you. That was the word. And I feel, and Nigerians, and we're very, some Nigerians are they are expectant. Oh, Donald Trump is coming. When is he coming? So I feel that this President Donald Trump he might be doing these things slow and steady. And news has been all over that there's a particular drone, monitoring everywhere, in fact, Sambisa Forest and other northern states, right? Because he has the information that most of these most of these terrorists, thank you. Most of these terrorists are in the northern part of Nigeria, so they've been a monitoring, like surveillance and all of that. So right now, I would say, well, some Nigerians are in support of these, but at the same time, this should be like a call. There is this word for it. This should be like more of like a message sent to our president that you need to start doing your work. You need to start helping your people. I don't want to hear that Christians are dying now. You need to start.
Not even Christians,
Nigerians. I don't want to be based on only Christians, because both Christians, Muslims, they are what religion are, they are really, really dying and all of that. So I don't know, but then I feel President Donald Trump is taking his time, and he's taking his time slow and steady. And the day he will strike, no one knows, just like what he did on Christmas Day. Funny enough, I had a friend of mine was telling me that, Kenny, this one that Donald Trump did that December. Are you sure 1st of January? Oh, not yet. I was just laughing. I was like, I don't know. He knows what he knows what he wants to do. So.
Yes, he knows what he wants to do, and we hope that he does it. Unfortunately, Donald Trump has always wanted the world to give him a Nobel Prize. You know, there's this Nobel Prize for peace. Yeah. Right? That is often given to presidents who have led peace around the world. Barack Obama had one. I do not know how many other presidents actually had one, but Barack Obama had one that I am sure of. And Donald Trump is saying that he should equally get one. You know,
who should get one?
They should give him one. They should give him a Nobel Prize for peace. Because he is one president, according to him, that had stopped lots of wars. Yes, but lots of people are saying you stopped lots of wars, but you created more wars.
Yes,
you know.
Yeah. But that was I was actually coming there. Even if, in as much as he wants to do so, he wants to bring peace in another country like Nigeria. As you look at his country, there are so many things. There's so many. See the eyes issue now. In fact, that one is really disturbing. Because I have a friend in the US. She called.
It's more like a banana republic in the United States.
She called and she was like, Kenny, we are no longer safe in the US. Like she said, anytime she's going to the restroom, she's always with her this passport. She said even her husband is hanging on his head, and it's not easy when she has 2 children. She's like, Kenny, where will I start from? I said,
imagine get deported to Nigeria, to this Nigeria that we're
so now if you are telling me that so if you're telling me that, okay, you want to bring peace in my country, what about your country? Why don't you save our people over there before saving our people here?
Save Americans there.
Well, yes, Americans.
So we would quickly just go to our main conversation now, and we hope that the barrister would join us on that take, and that is when we return. PDP crisis, Makinde, Wike, trade blows. That in a beat. Enterprise morning it is. Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.